What's up, YouTube? They came out with some MUT news finally. The game's gonna come out in a couple days on EA Access. So if you guys don't have that yet, you're gonna want to get that if you want to play the game for at least 10 hours early. Sometimes there's a glitch. If there's a glitch to get more hours, I'll let you guys know. Last year there really wasn't. Last year you had to make another account and just play 10 hours on multiple accounts. But if we have to do that again, we'll do that again. Um, I'll let you guys know what happens with that. But they came out with some bunch of news on MUT stuff. So, oh wait, what is this? Okay, I'm on the wrong thing. BRB. All right, I got the right one up now. All right, let's see what they got. Ability cap's huge. So last year you can do three guys right on each side of the ball with abilities, and you can put as much abilities as that card can handle. Usually three, four abilities, superstar abilities, and then the X Factor. This year they're doing ability caps, which is basically point system based on the superstar ability. So if you're running like an OP ability, for example, like Escape Artist, that could probably be like 5 points. You're gonna get up to 10 points at launch. So some of the ones they showed were like 1 point, 2 points, but the OP ones, see look, Improviser, Red Zone Deadeye is 1 point. Escape Artist is gonna be 3 points. So I'm definitely gonna have Escape Artist. Hot Route Masters 2. But okay, and then another thing for different types of archetypes, like for example, the Hot Route Master for the Field General is only gonna be 2, but the same ability for a scrambling quarterback will be 4, because I'm guessing just to keep it balanced, right? Because you don't want a super fast quarterback with all the pocket passer abilities. It'll cost more, so that's good. I like that. That's a good addition. So and then the X factors are going to be 0, so that because X factors are a lot weaker compared to superstar abilities, even though it should be the other way around. But so they don't want people to not pick them, so they're gonna cost 0. So you can still have 3 X factors, and then on the defense and offensive side, you can have as many superstar abilities as you want. It's not limited at 3, but as long as it's under the 10 ability points, then you'll be fine. So you can have like 6 players with like 1, some with 2, just a different way to create teams. And then here's a Bobby Wagner. He's powered up all the way. So launch, you can power him up all the way to 89. Reach Elite will be 1 ability point. So you can have like Reach Elite will be pretty smart on both your defensive ends, or if you're 3-4, your outside linebackers. Because Reach Elite, it does help with the run game. Like if they're close, you'll grab them and tackle them. So that's a good one. Tackle Supreme's only 2. That's pretty good. Definitely have one of those. Goal line stuff, I never really used those, but that's 3. Must be pretty good. And like the X factors are gonna be 0, so right there, 0 ability points. And I noticed it doesn't really mess with the salary cap either, like the 0 AP on the X factors. All right, so what else they have? See, the 3 superstars are gonna be right here. These are gonna be the 3 X factor limits, but you could potentially have 10 different guys at 1 ability point, right? So on offense and defense. So that's a good addition. I like that. So if you wanna pay for the escape artist, you're gonna have to pay for it. It's gonna be 3. Probably like enforcers, probably gonna be 3, stuff like that. Like really OP things. So that's good. Here's the powered up AD Wags. See, X factor limit still gonna be 3, and then the AP limit 10. This guy already has 1.5 mil. This is irrelevant, really. New item layout. I don't really care about that, but a lot of people did complain about the card art. They didn't like the 50/50, but the way they described it is pretty cool. So when you're on the specific card, it'll look like this, 50/50. But then when you scroll over to the next card, it'll turn into this. So I like it. It looks pretty clean in the binder when they were showing it. So I don't really care about that. That doesn't really impact the game. A lot of people were complaining about it, so they did this, which is good. It does look a lot better, but not really things I focus on. I focus on gameplay and stuff like that. See, here's the binder, what I was talking about. When you're on the specific card, it's 50/50, and then these cards are nice in order with their mostly play art and then their names and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. You see their X factors, their abilities and stuff like that, their chemistries. And then on the bottom, you'll see if they're nat powered up and stuff like that. So that looks pretty clean. Here's a death chart again. Stephon Gilmore, Aeneas Williams. Day one, once I get my hands on the game, I'll show you guys a lineup that I think you should pick, as far as all the players that are going to be coming out, the free players and stuff like that, who I think you should be getting, who I'm gonna be getting, and it's gonna make sense the way I describe it, because you want to take into account you're gonna get an Andre Johnson for free that's gonna be on your whole team, your team the whole game. Then you're gonna get this middle linebacker. I can't really see his name. I don't know how to zoom in, but okay, I don't know how to zoom in. But you're gonna have this middle linebacker, um, the whole game too. So those two players. So when you're picking your players, you're gonna want to keep that in account. But this guy's 5'9" from what I've seen, so I don't know. He's gonna start on my team, of course, just because that's the MUT master, and the other one's a level master. So he's gonna be one of the best players the whole year. So I'm gonna keep him on my team. I don't like his height, but he looked like he has some decent stats. He has some good speed. What is this now? This is just like when you click on the card, it's a new thing. So you got, your auction trade, quick sell, compare, a little bit of history, description. Then they go into the stats. Let's see. Then you can RB to the stats. This card is going to probably be the most expensive card at launch, as far as the core elites. He looks pretty OP. Balance, power move, finesse move. He'll be able to dominate. I'll probably play him at DT because I'm going to run a 4-3 this year, most likely. Second year in a row running 4-3 after multiple years of running 3-4. I switched to the 4-3 and I like it better. He's already strong as hell at launch, so that's good. He's going to cause problems. He'll play DT for me. I'm going to try to get him, of course. I like to have the God squads. And then some, upgrades to with training and stuff like that. Same thing as last year. Rivals, basically just solo challenges. You can pick one of three: Jalen Smith, Ertz, or Roethlisberger. I'm gonna go Jalen Smith, so that's gonna be two of my three linebackers. Since I run a 4-3, I'll have the MUT Master, Jalen Smith, and we'll see if we get a third one. But I don't really. I mean, I could go tight end. Don't get Ben Roethlisberger just because it's quarterback. Quarterbacks get outdated really quick. Linebackers, you can if you run a 4-3. You can play him at left, right, middle. It doesn't really matter. And then if you run a 3-4, you have two middle linebackers. So just more depth with the linebacker than with the tight end. So, but if you need a tight end, go tight end. But don't get Big Ben. Wrong choice right there. And then team captains also. This Eddie George is beast, but for me, it's going to be either the defensive tackle or the cornerback. Only because later on, I'll show you why, but you're gonna get a AP for free, and that 85 AP, I believe, is gonna be faster than Eddie George. And then running backs get outdated really fast. This is gonna be a team captain, so he will be a top tier running back the whole game. But running backs, I wouldn't choose running back because they come out with new running backs weekly, but he is nice. If that's if you like the Titans or if you like Eddie George, go ahead. You can't go wrong with either of these four. The only reason I'll stay away from Ed McCaffrey, he's gonna be more of a possession receiver in the MUT. You want speed. Aeneas Williams and Glover for me. So there's the four. There's gonna be also, you can choose any team chemistry. There's gonna be 32 different variations. But I mean, out of these four, you can't go wrong. They're all gonna be really good players. Probably the best at their position on your team. But I'm going to probably go Leroy Glover just because I run a 4-3, so I'm going to need two defensive tackles. And he is a good pass rushing option. He's going to have like 86 finesse move. I wish they would have showed the stats. They did on the screen cap I got, but I'm going to just delete that and just go through this deep dive. But that Leroy Glover is nice. People won't really pick him because, people like, they just like skill positions. But I'm going to go. It's going to be either Aeneas, because corners are real deep. You're going to need at least 4, 5 maybe. So he's going to always be there. And at very worst, he's going to be your slot, So you'll always get some use out of him. And then Glover, I run a 4-3, so I use 2 DTs. And then when I come out in nickel formations, he could still play in the DT. He could still pass rush because he's more of like a speed rusher. I don't think he had good block share. That's the only negative. But if you run a 3-4 defense, don't get him. Go somewhere else. One of these three. Preferably Aeneas because you're gonna need more. I mean, McCaffrey too is a depth position, but he's on MUT. You want more speed, but so that's that. And then here's what I was talking about: the epics. You're gonna get all four of these for free just for doing the solos. So that's why I wouldn't go with McCaffrey because you're gonna get a similar player with in Larry Fitzgerald. They're both possession receivers. Then, like I said, the AP is going to be faster than the Eddie George, so you're going to get him for free. The Ronnie Lott you're going to get for free. It's going to a nice free safety. Youngblood's going to be a nice defensive end. So if you go Leroy Glover, you're going to already have Youngblood and Glover on the line, so that's going to be nice. He can probably go up to I think an 87 day one, and then these are 85s. So you're going to already have two of the four or three depending on what you run. Actually, don't get Glover if you run 3-4. But for me, I'm going to have Glover and Youngblood already on day one. That's going to be a nice D-line. If you run 3-4, go Aeneas. Or if you like possession receivers, go McCaffrey. Or George, I don't care. But MUT Master, this guy, okay. This guy looks good. He just looks kind of slow. They don't show his updated overalls, but in the recording I had, they do. He's like a speed. He's a decent linebacker. Not extremely fast, but I mean everyone's gonna use him just because he's MUT Master. He's gonna upgrade, just from you playing the game pretty much. Sam Mills. So yeah, that's the MUT Master. Level Master is gonna be Andre Johnson. Another reason I wouldn't take the receivers and the Ed McCaffrey as your captain because another physical possession receiver, and this guy's gonna be on everyone's team just from playing the game. So that's why I would go with one of the defensive players on the team captains because you're gonna have Andre Johnson, you're gonna have a Fitzgerald. The Fitzgerald will get phased out pretty quickly, but the Andre Johnson's gonna stay on your team for a while, pretty much the whole game. And then again, theme diamonds basically. An 84 offense. Also, okay, so this is a solos, basically 16 game solos to earn a fantasy pack. You get an 84 overall to add to your team. Okay, and then go through the theme diamonds. You guys can pause it if you want to go through it. Just a bunch of like legends that aren't going to be in the legend program, basically just some off legends and stuff like that. I recommend going through these and picking because sometimes at launch they don't come out with like really solid right tackles or really solid strong safety or something like that, and they'll be capped. Like the highest one will be like an 84. So look through these. That's what I'm gonna do. If I see a right tackle, that's gonna be like an 87 because these are all gonna be 87s. And then the highest core elite right tackle is going to be like an 84 or something like that. Then I'm going to choose that. So just pick strategically. Cornerback would be another good one. Receiver, if there's any fast receivers, anything with a position of depth would be a good choice. That's the diamonds. Legends, okay. Obviously, they're going to come out with legends again. And then this, if you buy it digitally, you'll be able to transfer over to the next generation. They already told us that. And all right, the game should be out the 21st. They said on EA Access but it usually comes out a day early, so I'm hoping it comes out the 20th. I was hoping the 19th because it's supposed to come. EA Access is supposed to come out 5 days early from the MVP launch, and the MVP launch is the 23rd, I believe, or no, 25th, and then the full game for everyone else is the 28th. So if it's the 25th, it should be coming out the 20th, and then they usually come out a day early. So I was expecting the 19th, but it's not the 19th. They're saying it's the 21st. So I'm hoping the very latest 21st I'll be streaming. Check it out, twitch.tv/blue_devil_SCX. Check it out. I'll be streaming regardless, whatever day it comes out, and I'll show you guys my team and the way I built it and the way I think you should build it. But thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. I'm out.